come with regrets. I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who will watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him, please, to put on some speed? Follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me.
Good afternoon. Welcome to another noontime concert from St. John's. Today we are so happy to bring you another staff concert with the lovely Therese McCauley, who you just heard, Shay Perry, Jim Arend, Curtis Storm, myself, Natalie Benelli, and the wonderful, ever amazing Matthew Greer. So today it is actually especially super special because it is not only one but two of our staff members' birthdays. We have the lovely Shay Perry and lovely Therese McCauley celebrating together through music, as we always do. And today we are also making this a little special because we decided to set a theme to our concert. This theme is story. Each of us has our own story to tell, and hopefully through the operas and musical theater selections that we've all chosen, you can hear these stories of pain, anger, love, happiness, and all of that good stuff. Similarly, Albuquerque Healthcare for the Homeless works to improve the stories of everyone in Albuquerque and Bernalillo County. We create a dialogue with those in need, and they work to positively impact those stories. As always, we'll be linking Albuquerque Healthcare to the Homeless to your virtual right, my real and person left. So donate, tell all your friends, share the links, give them all of your money, all of your friends' money, all of your mom's money. I'll give them all of Matthew Greer's money, and we'll be set. So this upcoming week, however, on Wednesday, we will be having Mooney Kulasinga and Jim Arend joining us on the 24th. And the following week, we will be joined by singer-songwriter Lara Manzanares. We are so excited for this concert and all of our upcoming concerts, so tell your friends. And first up today, I will actually be starting us off, and I will be singing Burn from Hamilton. This is a little shout out to my dad because this is our favorite musical. And I think this is a song that all of the ladies out there will be able to relate to. So enjoy.
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. I said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I am rereading the letters you wrote me. I am searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign from when you were mine. The world seemed to burn. You published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you've married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You've torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit a place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you burn. Really light stuff to start us off. Next, I'll be singing Easy as Life from Aida. This is kind of a pivotal moment where Aida is contemplating everyone that's looking up to her and really trying to decide what she should do, if she should be caring for herself, for her love life, for all of her people. Very dramatic as well. This is the moment when the gods expect me to beg for help, but I won't even try. I want nothing in the world but myself to protect me, and I won't lie down, roll over and I die. All I have to do is forget how much I love him. All I have to do is put my longing to one side. Tell myself that love's an ever-changing situation. Passion would have cooled and all the magic would have died. It's easy. contempt of the familiar cannot start. It's easy until I think about him as he was when I last touched him, and how he would have been were I to be with him today. Those very rare occasions, don't let up, they keep on coming. All I ever wanted, and I'm throwing it away. It's easy as a life. But when I see the faces of a worn, defeated people, a father and a nation who won't let a coward run. Is this how the gods reward the faithful through the ages, forcing us to prove all the hardest things we've done are easy, so easy. And though I'll think about him till the earth rolls in around on me, and though I choose to leave him for another kind of love, this is no denial, no betrayal, but redemption. Redeemed in my own eyes and in the pantheon above. It's easy as a life. It's easy as life. It's easy as life.
So I'll be bringing you two pieces today. The first piece is from Menadi's The Consul, and it's a grandmother singing to this little grandchild. And it's right after World War II. She's struggling to feed the baby. She's struggling to keep the baby healthy. The dad is away at the border. He can't cross over yet. And she's just trying so hard to sing to this child to get him to sleep and rest so he can find a little bit of peace. I'll be following that pain up with some awkwardness. I love Carabino. He's an awkward little teenage boy with feelings and doesn't know what to do with them, and I think being awkward is an amazing part of life. So that's what I'll be bringing this afternoon.
I shall find for you shells and stars. I shall swim for you, river and sea. Sleep, my love, sleep for me. My sleep is faccio, or di fuoco rosso, no di ghiaccio, ogni donna cangiare di colore, ogni donna mi fa palpitar, ogni donna mi fa palpitar, ogni donna mi fa palpitar. Solo il nome d'amore diletto mi si turba, mi salterà il petto, e a parlare mi sforza d'amore. Un desio che io non posso spiegar, un desio che io non posso spiegar. Non so più cosa son, cosa faccio, or di fuoco rosso, non di ghiaccio, ogni donna cangiar di colore, ogni donna mi fa palpitar, ogni donna mi fa palpitar, ogni donna mi fa palpitar. Parlo d'amor vegliando, parlo d'amor sognando, all'acqua l'ombre monti, ai fiori rirbifanti, all'eco l'aria le venti, che suon di vani accenti portano via con sé, portando via con sé. Parlo d'amor vegliando, parlo d'amor sognando, all'acqua all'ombra, ai monti, ai fiori, all'erbe, ai fonti, all'eco l'aria venti, che suon di vani accenti portano via con sé, portando via con sé. E se non ho chi modo, e se non ho chi modo, parlo d'amor con me, parlo d'amor con me.
Bravo. I'm Matt Greer, and it's such an honor to be here among these fantastic, talented colleagues, and very kind of them to invite me to do a guest shot on today's concert. I'm going to sing a song from a Sondheim musical that you have probably never seen, and it's because most people have never seen it. It was not written for Broadway. It was written for television, and it was broadcast exactly once, on November 16th, 1966, on ABC TV, a one-hour musical called Evening Primrose with a very silly premise. And the premise is there is a group of people who live inside the Macy's department store in New York City, and they hide during the day, and at night they come out and socialize. But for whatever reason, they can never leave. It's a great show for quarantine, in other words. And there's a wonderful song from it that is sung by one of the characters who's reminiscing about what life was like on the outside, and it's called I Remember. Remember sky, it was blue as ink, or at least I think I remember sky. I remember snow, soft as feathers, sharp as thumbtacks, coming down like lint, and it made you squint when the wind would blow, and ice like vinyl on the streets, cold as silver, white as sheets, rain like strings and changing things like leaves. I remember leaves as spearmint, crisp as paper, I remember trees. There is coat racks spread like broken umbrellas, and parks and bridges, ponds and zoos, ruddy faces, muddy shoes, light and noise and bees and boys and days. I remember days, or at least I try. But as years go by, they're a sort of haze, and the bluest ink isn't really sky. And at times I think I would gladly die for a day of sky.
This next song is from an opera called Pirates of Penzance by Gilbert and Sullivan. My name is Mabel, and this strange man named Frederick has just happened upon all of my sisters, and they don't really want him, but I really, really want him.
Poor wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one, poor wandering one, if such pure love as mine can help thee find true peace of mind, why take it is thine. Take heart, fair days will shine. Take any heart, take mine. Take heart, fair days will shine. Take any heart, take mine. Though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one, fair days will shine. Take heart, take mine, take take mine.
This next piece is completely different. It's from Humperdinck's Hansel and Gretel, and it is a duet. and I'm going to sing it with Natalie Benelli. I am Gretel and she is Hansel. And we're basically, we're about to fall asleep. And the first line that Natalie sings is Sandman var da, which means the Sandman is coming to sprinkle sand in our eyes so that we fall asleep. This next piece is from Mark Adamo's Little Women, the opera Little Women, and this is sung by Amy. It's when Amy writes the letter to her mother to tell her how happy she feels that Laurie returns her love.
Joy beyond measure, mother, happier than ever I have been. It's happened, at last it's happened. I feel it in all he says and does. And it makes me so happy, and it makes me so humble that I'm not at all the same girl I was. For I am loved beyond compare, loved beyond belief. And we say promise, ours the ours, we say forever, ours the ours, we say hand, joined to hand, to our beloved. Here we say ours the ours ever, ours the ours ever. And we'll come home in the spring, love to everyone. If only Bethy could have seen us
So that was Amy from Little Women, and now we have Beth and Joe, and they have a wonderful sister relationship that for Beth isn't going to go beyond just having a sister relationship in her life. And so it is the most prized relationship that she has, and these are her last words with her sister before she passes away.
Let's pretend we're riding on a kite. Let's imagine we're flying through the air. We'll ascend until we're out of sight. Light as paper, we'll soar. Let's be wild, up high above the sand. Feel the wind, the world at our command. Let's enjoy the view and never land. Floating far from the shore. Some things are meant to be. The clouds moving fast and free. The sun on a silver sea. A sky that's bright and blue. And some things will never end. The thrill of our magic ride. The love that I feel inside for you. We'll climb high beyond the break of day. Sleep on stardust and dine on bits of moon. You and I will find the Milky Way. We'll be mad and explore. We'll recline aloft on the breeze. Soar about, sail on with winged ease. Pass the day doing only as we please. That's what living is for. Some things are meant to be. The tide turning endlessly. The way it takes hold of me. No matter what I do. And some things will never die. The promise of who you are. Your memories when I am far from you. All my life I've lived for loving you. Let me go now.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Curtis Storm, and I'm going to be singing three pieces that are responding to love in different ways. The first one is from Mozart's Die Zauberflöte, and it's sung by Prince Tamino. In the very beginning, he's been given a portrait of Princess Pamina, and he instantly falls in love with her. It's very fairy tale-esque, and the piece is just this, he's head over heels in love with her. This is Dies Bildnis ist bezaubernd schön. Dies Bildnis ist bezaubernd schön, wie noch kein Auge je gesehen. Ich fühle es Götterbild, mein Herz mit neuer Regung füllt, mein Herz mit neuer Regung füllt. Dies etwas kann ich zwar nichts nennen, doch fühl ich hier wie Feuer brennen. Soll die Empfindung Liebe sein? Soll die Empfindung Liebe sein? Ja, ja, die Liebe ist allein. Die Liebe, die Liebe, die Liebe ist allein. Oh, wenn sie nur den Winden könnte, oh, wenn sie doch hier von den Stände, ich würde warm und rein, was würde ich? Ich würde sie voll Entzücken an diesen heißen Busen drücken. Und ewig wäre sie dann mein. Und ewig wäre sie dann mein. Und ewig wäre sie dann mein. Ewig wäre sie dann mein. Ewig wäre sie dann mein. The next piece is going to be one that's a little bit less known, I would say. It is by Mussorgsky, and it's from an opera that he didn't complete in his lifetime. It was completed by other composers after he passed away. The work is called Sorcery Faire, and it's a comic opera, but this piece is far from humorous. This is sung by a character called Gritzko, and just prior to this, he has convinced the father of this woman who he's completely smitten with to give him permission to marry his daughter. But when the father gets home and he tells his wife what he had agreed to do, the wife says, "No way, this is not happening. I refuse to let this happen." Gritzko overhears this conversation and is completely distraught. And so he sings this piece, just lamenting about the way life has turned out for him in this moment. This is Gritzko's aria from Sorcery Faire. Zacem di serce
ridași staneș, ce-mi am cu te-abia uteșit, Beth noie. Razvětem stone sudbanam s tobой všťastlivým být, da v šťastí žít. Ulmalkni srdce, srdce bednoje, Kore taska ostavte mnie, serce molit, serce prosit tylko любви пороси. Парасья, ты моя мокупта, ты моя панашка, злая и врана загубит сердце мое, сердце просит только любви пороси. Что ж ты, сердце, рыдаешь и стонешь? Чем я могу тебя утешить, бедная?
And now I'm going to move into musical theater. Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera is a very well-known piece of music, and I will be singing one of the more famous works from that called The Music of the Night, sung by the Phantom to Christine as he's got her in a trance, taking her down to his dungeon. And it's a beautiful piece. I don't know what else to tell you. Otherwise, it's more about infatuation than it is about love per se. And so, The Music of the Night from Phantom of the Opera.
Nighttime sharpens heightens each sensation, darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin, let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. My song take flight. Help me make the music of the night.
Okay, so that was beautiful. Wow. Okay, so one part of my story is that during quarantine, my parents started a family Zoom every Sunday at 5. I Zoom with my family, which is really cool. And it's I've kind of gotten to know more my nieces, the little nieces, Sila and Jael, and and Sadie, but everyone loves this song, so I decided that I should sing this song. So this is Let It Go from Frozen.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, and I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Thank you so much for being here for this hour of music with us. Thank you to all of our fantastic singers, and especially to Jim Arend and Therese McCauley for playing all of this wonderful music. As you know, these live stream concerts are going to continue. We are booking them all the way through the summer, so we hope that you continue to make these a part of your week and enjoy them. Be back with us every Wednesday at noon. Next Wednesday, as Natalie said, we'll welcome a wonderful jazz concert violinist, Monica Lasinge, and our own Jim Arend. 2 weeks from today, a wonderful singer-songwriter, Laura Manzanares, and we've got stuff booked in July as well. So keep checking back to see what we're going to be doing to bring you music. As always, we do this in part to lift up the wonderful work that Albuquerque Healthcare for the Homeless does in our community. So if you have not, as you've been watching today, I'd encourage you to go to the link that you can find in the comments, click on it, and make a generous donation. There's also a mailing address where you can send a check. Please support the work that they do. It's so important in these times. The music staff has one more piece to sing for you today. Thank you again for joining us.
$525,600
sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 journeys to plan, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a man? In truth that she learned, or in times that he climbed, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died.
It's time now to sing out, though the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember a year in the life of friends. Remember the